Anyone you say, anyone you say, anyone. Our destination was 6 hours away, but a few stops were planned along the way. So, about an hour and a half away, wow, Kristine, you just have a very broad vocabulary there. After about an hour and a half, we stopped to get gas, and then we continued on the journey. I believe that growing up without a car was developmental to my love for travel, and above that, exploring. You might be like, what's the difference? And to me, it's simple. Four hours later, we meet with my cousins to go cherry picking, also my first time, and check out a winery after. My mom fully embraced the cherry picking part. We left with $80 worth of cherries. You can definitely assume that I was snacking on cherries throughout this entire trip. After the time spent with them, we had to continue driving since we had another 2 hours to go.
I'm digging through the glove box. I thought I had a map in here. The driver's door.
Within the first hour of the two, we passed by many lakeside, waterside views. These were places I have never even heard of, never knew they existed, and within the second hour of the two, we drove past such beautiful mountains. There is an image of those mountains forever in my memory. But after those 2 hours, we were at our hotel. We checked in, unpacked, and getting dinner came to mind. We searched up some places and we landed on Chinese. We got Chinese. It was really, really yummy, but it was a little on the salty side, not gonna lie. Now, throughout this whole day, what I really wanted was to jump in a lake. I love lakes. It was past 9 p.m. at this point, and my dreams were coming true. Something I love to do is watching the sunrise, and I find that when I'm traveling or I'm in a new place, waking up to watch the sunrise is much easier. The night previous, I was looking up places where I could go and watch the sunrise, so me and my mom woke up around 5 a.m. We first drove up to this mountain viewpoint. Then I kind of realized my orientation and how the sun was behind us, and behind us was the mountain. And so we drove back down to this park. And wow, this sunrise was one to remember. This photo is actually so special to me. I love it so much. Now, once we soaked up that morning sun, we got back to the hotel, got some breakfast, and headed to meet a family friend, which we haven't seen in years. We had lunch, and it was then time to head home. I enjoy having a plan, stops I need to make, places I want to see, a destination I need to get to. I call that travel. But within that, I don't really care for time restrictions, always knowing that I'm going in the right direction, or feeling like the plan is above my enjoyment. That I call exploring. I don't worry about getting lost. I like feeling the possibility. I don't worry about having everything planned out. Now, the drive home, we did make some pit stops. We did stop here and there and whatnot. One thing that really hit home to me was if you have a car and you have your driver's license, you can really go anywhere. Not having a car growing up just makes me, or I believe makes me, more thankful that I now have a vehicle to drive. I always joke about if ever my family says, oh hey, where are you going? Say I'm hanging out with friends. I always say I'm going to Mexico. As a joke. I always say it as a joke. I don't know why Mexico, I just always end up saying Mexico. And this trip really hit home that if I really wanted to, I could drive to Mexico. This was my first road trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed this road trip, and yeah, during the time, subscribe, Instagram, the podcast. I am taking a break in August, but I will be back with the podcast in September. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a little bit.